Hello, this is George Delapierre. I have a question about your self-checkout machines. When I scan a summer squash, the lady's voice calls it a squash. When I scan a tomato, she calls it a tomato. When I scan a bell pepper, she calls it a pepper. But when I scan a bunch of bananas, she simply calls it an item. Why didn't you hire someone who knows fruits to do your voice acting? Thanks. Bye.
Hello and welcome to your local ice cube in a warm musical glass. Welcome to Hear Me Daddy. My name is Blake. With me today I have Holly right in front of me and I have Nick. No alias today?
You might know me by my other name, Nick Del Ray.
Nick Del Ray?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny perchance considering that today this is an informational episode for the kids out there to know what kind of music they should be listening to. Because I know that the main thing with kids is making sure that they're listening to music with good vibes. First of all, what do y'all think about vibes? What does it relate to you?
Chillness.
Chillness?
Lo-fi.
Coolness? Do you have any thoughts on vibes, Nick?
They can provide stimulation.
The good vibrations. But a recent phenomenon in recent culture is the vibe check. And so we're going to try our own little bit of a vibe check today on a very specific artist. Her name is Lana Del Ray. Honestly, I think it's someone who is going to score pretty highly in this vibe check. You know, you start off high. So this is going to be something that I think we're going to start doing a little bit more often. This is going to be a recurring series of us giving artists some vibe checks. Does anyone have anything they want to relay about Lana Del Ray?
Look, I'll put it on the table.
Yeah?
People might know I was married to Lana Del Ray. We're divorced now. I kept her last name.
Now, did all this happen between now and the last episode?
Yeah.
Or was the divorce so bad, is that why you've been going through aliases in the past couple episodes?
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the alimony payments.
Maybe if she doesn't know who or where you are.
Yeah.
The law can't affect you if they can't see you.
Oh, but I was going to say that we wound up getting divorced. I'd say it was mutual, but I mainly couldn't stand how slow she operated a jukebox. And also the amount of time she spent with 1950s hunks surfing.
Yeah. Was it boring watching her surf? Was it almost like she was moving in slow motion?
Yeah.
Most of the time?
But I will say, I will look at this from a neutral position.
Okay,
And,
you're not going to let the
yeah.
bad blood affect your judgment?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. For the vibe check, we are going to be rating. So we have some selections from some of her songs, and we're going to be rating them on a scale from like no chill up to like chill as fuck. For those people out there who have no clue what we're talking about, we should try to explain what we're looking for. I think some things that will check off being good on the vibe check, like whenever you listen to the song, do you imagine LEDs everywhere setting off a violet glow to everything? I think that's pretty good vibes. I believe weed references, that's always a check. Do y'all have any examples? I believe summer is pretty vibey, so any summer references, that's always good.
Folding a slice of pizza in half.
That's vibey?
That's going to be a vibe for me.
Oh, well, no, that sounds like a personal vibe. But maybe that's okay. But I guess we can just discover it as we go. So the first song will be
Off to the Races. My old man is a bad man, but I can't deny the way he holds my hand. And he grabs me, he has me by my heart.
Specifically being on vibes, do you think it's vibey to be with a old guy? Now, she said my old man. Is she talking about her relationship, right? Not her dad?
Yeah, I mean, she's talking about
She's
a
talking
boyfriend.
about a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about calling your boyfriend my old man?
Look, I said I was going to forget the
Oh yeah,
past.
is this one about you?
Yeah, quite possibly. I don't know about her prior relationships and current relationships, but she did call me her old man. Now, was I a bad man?
This reminisces a little bit of the last episode to me. Wait, I don't think it was the last episode. This reminds me of the Camellia Cabello episode where we talked about First Man. This seems like she's purposefully, I don't know. I don't actually think that she's actually referencing her father when she says this. I think she's literally just
But she
saying she's
definitely
with
has
an older guy
daddy issues.
because she is with an older guy, or just as is that something that you think we'll see soon?
Both.
Do you think having daddy issues would cause you to be with an older guy?
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't mind I have a Las Vegas past. He doesn't mind I have a LA crass way about me. He loves me with every beat of his cocaine heart. Drugs.
Yeah, I feel like drugs are pretty vibey. Well, okay, I can't say that generally. I feel like certain drugs are vibey, and cocaine I think is on the line for me.
Hey.
Yeah, I feel like cocaine is right there on the vibey level, but it could also be on the bad. Like not the bad, but it could be on the cocaine could almost take off on this vibe score.
And
But weed, I'd say that's at like a level 8 vibes. And then ecstasy, probably like 7.
And I guess that she's rough. Like she's saying that she has an LA crass. That's a
Christ.
vibe.
Wait, but is LA really that rough? Is that kind of like saying I have like a pillow crass? Wouldn't it be more...
Or it could be Louisiana.
Oh, I doubt it is, but yeah, that would be more of like, would that be racism? An LA crash.
well, and then also, a Las Vegas past. That's not cool.
Just because,
I don't know.
what would a Las Vegas past consist of? Losing money and prostitutes?
Or it's like, oh, yeah, I'm from the town that has buffets and a fake pyramid.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad.
Is that cool though?
The pyramid sounds kind of vibey. No, we're not worried about cool. We're worried about vibe. I don't know, vibes and cool. I think those are fine together.
But Las Vegas, there's a lot of motorcycles there. It's like in the desert. It's like rough.
Yeah, talking about
filled
the first...
with fakers.
Talking about the first line. Like this old guy, this old man she's talking about, that's probably where she met him. Like definitely. So Holly, you were talking to me earlier about how I think you think Lana Del Ray in this, at least in this album, we don't know about later, but in this album she was into kind of like older biker guys.
Yeah, and punk guys and like
Well, what
tall,
is punk
skinny,
guys? Punk guys is a little bit
with
too
like
broad for
tons
me to
of
understand.
tattoos and.
See, I don't imagine a skinny guy. I imagine like kind of a dad bod.
Yeah, I don't either. But then in one of her music videos, there's like a skinny tattooed guy, and you're like, hold up, what?
Maybe she'll mention him. Oh wait, she mentioned his cocaine heart.
But then
So this is all about.
there's
him so
also
far.
like ASAP Rocky, so it's just like,
No, well, all right. I'd say
A$AP Rocky's pretty vibey.
yeah, he is.
I'd say a cocaine guy is skinny.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my mind just went to the wrong place with that first line. Okay.
Or maybe she just likes to throw people off.
Is that a... Oh, okay. So this throws me into like one of my first thoughts about the whole vibe thing. Do you think that it's someone who's like super into the whole... And this is probably a word that we can throw in a lot, but in the aesthetic sort of thing, do you think that someone who's like into that would be in a relationship just for the look of it?
Yeah.
And like what you mentioned just now, like what'd you mention? Something about like
Tattoos and old men and...
Well, no, you just it's what brought it to my mind. It's like she's probably like faking it or something like that, or she lied about... I don't know. But I don't know, maybe they don't pretend.
Swimming pool, glimmering, darling. White bikini off with my red nail polish. Watch me in the swimming pool. Bright blue ripples. Bright blue ripples. You sitting sipping on your black crystal.
All right. Did anyone else, while you were looking at this line, whenever she mentioned the white bikini, the swimming pool, did you think she was going to say bright blue nipples? Is it just me? But it is bright blue ripples. Okay, so besides all the top stuff, which is the top, everything before now is rated on like a level 5 on the vibe check with me. It's like not bad, it's not good, but now we're talking about swimming pool, so it's summer, white bikini.
Wait, but
It's
the
a
white
typical
bikini,
cliche with swimming pools, like white,
white bikini
red, and
is
blue.
off though.
American.
Wait, did she say that? White bikini off, so she's naked.
Yeah.
Is that vibey?
I don't know. You see, like
That's a little bit
'Cause-
hardcore.
Yeah, she's swimming naked.
That's
it
a
could be
little
vibey.
Because
I guess it depends
She's
on
like,
the
I'm
atmosphere.
free.
the aesthetic is all about the outfit that you're wearing.
And it's about like
And she's not
what
wearing
people
any
can
outfit.
see.
That's zero.
Or the
vibe.
writing.
the writing.
They're writing. Or her writing. I don't know who writes this.
Well, Nick, we can't discount. I mean, you can't discount the white bikini just because it's off, because she did mention it.
Yeah.
She didn't say naked in the pool with my red nail polish. She said white bikini. Like even though it was off, people are still seeing it. Now you sipping on your black crystal. Does anybody?
Hey, hold on. Crystal.
Wait, do you know what that is?
I think that's alcohol.
But this one scores pretty high on the vibes with me. What is that? What was that? Is that a dildo?
Yeah, I thought I saw a dildo
Is that what it was?
too.
Oh, it auto-corrected.
I just think of some like whiskey or bourbon.
It might be a wine.
Really?
Oh, no.
Is it vodka?
No. It may be a tequila. Wait, what is that?
Oh, that would make sense.
I don't know. It
Summertime
looks like-
tequila.
I mean, Cristal is wine.
But it's white wine, which is very opposite of black.
But I don't know if it's like Black Label.
But this is a guy. She's still talking about the older guy that she's with. Is he sipping on Black Label white wine in the summer?
Well, I mean, based on the first Google search,
It was a black crystal dildo.
oh, carved out of obsidian. That's kind of metal.
He's sipping on an obsidian dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the white bikini off with red nail polish in the swimming pool, all of this is setting up kind of an atmosphere, which in the California style of trying for the whole aesthetic and things like that, I think that is pretty high on the vibes.
She likes juxtapositioning like really nice scenes against
Like
bad,
kinda trashy
dirty
stuff?
people.
Yeah. Is that a LA thing, you think?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. I've never been to LA, but
Okay,
I think it would be like that.
I think that's almost what I was trying to come up with earlier. But yeah, it's like the idea of doing like not having a lot of money, but spending a lot of it on stuff just to look nice.
Yeah. That sounds like Las Vegas.
True.
Hey, if you're living in LA,
Probably have money.
you're spending most of your money on rent through the roof. Median $1,700 a month.
Wait, did you say that dildo was carved out of black obsidian?
She's window shopping for like
Yeah, and only
What?
$139.99.
Whoa, that's actually
Oh.
way less than I
I
expected.
thought it was going to be like
I don't
thousands
know.
or
I don't know.
10,000.
Oh wait, did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much was that?
Sorry, I
Should
know
we
I'm
buy
going
it for
off.
the show?
Wait, it's gone now?
No, here. Keep going back. Keep going. Just hit the back button until. Oh, there it was. There it is.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, there's two of them.
Wait, but is it really carved out of crystal, or is it like is it like black plastic, but they call it obsidian? That's their obsidian color.
Hello?
Wait, there's okay. So you know let me describe to you this picture that they're looking at.
What's his name? Small?
Yes. Okay. Well, here, don't give it away. So there's a the image is a like fuzzy. No. Is that what is that behind it? Like brown. Okay. So there's like a brown paper bag background. It is sitting on a box, like a shipping box, and then there's the hello, like my name is name tag
Sticker.
behind it,
Yeah.
and it says hello, my name is Small. And what is this being sold on?
This is on Etsy.
Okay.
Small 4.5 inch. Oh, is that small? I don't know. Black obsidian crystal phallus.
Oh my god.
Once
That's
you
for the-
go black, you never go clear quartz crystal phallus again.
Wait, what? That's the description?
Yeah. Then RP.
Here was me
Asbury
thinking Nick made
Hartley.
that joke.
Yeah.
Perfect. Just what we wanted.
Oh wait, someone bought it?
Yeah.
And left a comment?
Yeah.
But that
5 stars.
that makes it even stranger to me because this wasn't a one-off thing that they made if it's still for
You
sale.
know, I mean, there's quite a few.
So, you know
Why
how
would
like
you want a stone or a crystal one? Like,
well, because you know how like amethyst it like clears
that
your
sounds
sinuses
so
or
cold.
something. Well,
Like a doctor's
apparently black
frickin' ya.
obsidian is like a what is lobster? No, what is like
Well, obsidian is
oysters?
usually because of games. Like it's towards pretty bad stuff.
like
It's always in bad places.
well,
and-
it's because it's like the dark stuff, yeah.
yeah.
But you know how like for the people who are like super into crystals and like how they like affect your body, like you can suck out the bad
Ooh,
Yeah.
juju.
Hey,
So
hey, I guess.
I got a joke, Nick. So like amethyst, it sucks out like bad crystals in your room if you wave it around. So what if you have a bad spirit in your vagina? What if you just so what if you just had sex with a wizard and you're like, that man cursed my vagina and there's no other way? Like, how else are you going to get that out? What are you gonna?
I could
What are you
hear.
gonna
I
put
could
a
hear
pointy-
some like heady girls saying this.
And are you gonna put a pointy piece of obsidian in there? No, you want it shaped like the normal. You want it shaped in a general sense. You know that if you put silicone in a vagina, it would come out molded like a penis. It's like a lock and key situation. What were you gonna say, Nick?
You know, I think this is
Oh, there's a tiny one. This is actually a crystal thing?
Yeah, it's a crystal thing.
Are you
really?
supposed to do... But that one was 4.5 inches. How big is that?
So, do you know what you're supposed to do with it?
I don't know. I think it.
Don't lose it if you know what I'm saying.
But the small ones, are they just like a keychain?
Yeah, I think it's. I mean,
You give them to kids on birthday parties.
or I think it's just like other crystals. Well, I think women put them in their bras.
Well, that's the wrong place.
Where?
In their bra.
Well, like
In the
they
back
make,
strap.
They make
It hurts.
special crystal bras with little pockets for
Are
your
you serious?
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, did you just find that out or
No.
did you know that already?
I knew that.
Why do you know that?
Wait, for little bitty crystals, and are all
Were
the
you like
crystals
with
that
a woman and then you're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah. You bit down and then you like broke a couple teeth.
Oh
So to me, that seems like you're gonna have like 5 on like each cup, and it's gonna be like a Pokemon situation or Digimon or something like that, where you pull out the ruby penis and you throw it in a giant
but why
penis,
a penis?
and then you mix with a penis, and then you fight monsters or something.
Is it like a...
Oh, Nick
way
just saw
of-
like a wholesale of...
Yeah, I was looking at that. Like a totem of fertility or something?
I bet that is what
Yeah.
it is. Because a lot of like old style stuff used to be made in like
Phallic.
shaped after penises.
Yeah. I mean, you still
I mean,
see
what are
that
you
now. Obelisks are
What?
phallic. And...
No, that's garbage. I don't agree that.
No,
like,
I agree.
obelisks Are phalluses?
Yeah.
You can't call any long straight thing.
Yeah, you can.
Holly, that cup looks like a dick. Wait, Holly.
No.
Hey, Holly.
No.
This mic that you're speaking
No.
into.
It has to be like a long, skinny pole. Like a totem pole.
So the American Indians were super into winged
And those are
penises.
only phallic because they have a tip.
Space shuttles. Now here's a lyric
Yeah,
for you.
it penetrates
Well, yeah,
our
here's a lyric.
atmosphere.
If you want to, if you're making a song, I'll give you the right to steal this one, but you have to like let us know. Text us that you're going to use this, so that we can listen to it and talk about it. But if you built a space shuttle so you could fuck the sky, even though is that too close to
Or space.
is that too close to Kendrick Lamar's lyric where he talks about his
Oh, what is it? It's like
It's in like his free
I
backseat
fucked
freestyle.
the world for 24 hours.
Or I think it's if he had a dick as big
Wife.
as
The
Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower,
Tower.
he could
Okay.
fuck the world for 24 hours.
So that's different enough
Yeah.
that's different enough from the one that I'm suggesting, where you built a spaceship so you could fuck the Milky Way.
All right.
Oh, the Milky Way. That's another good. Okay, I never, don't take it. I'm gonna make this rap.
Or Max and Vera, Los Angeles-based lingerie brand, so LA.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Designed the Intentions sports bra in order to create balance and stability to your life. You can exercise while experiencing the healing powers of your favorite crystals.
Oh my
Perfect
God.
for yoga, meditation, or any other type of workout.
Okay, can we see it? Wait, you can't even tell they're there
Yeah.
Why does it have that slit?
in the middle, so you can have like sports cleavage.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's where they go. They go literally right in the middle.
Or is that the back?
Does it look like you have like two nipples?
I can't tell.
Oh, I bet it is the back. But that would make like then you sit on like a hard chair and it digs into your back. But then you know it's there. Then that's how you know it's working.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of crystals
Wait,
and
but before we do that, let's vote. Would Lana Del Ray have a crystal bra?
no.
Nick? Wait, no, Nick, you're gonna have to be the you know her. So I
All right.
say
All right.
yes, you have to be the tiebreaker. I wasn't gonna let that happen to myself.
Well, alright, here's the truth. Lana Del Rey has this crystal bra, but it does not contain crystals. She stores weed in it.
Okay. So she's just
Or
okay, well that's
alcohol.
vibey. Oh yeah. Weed on one side, airplane liquors on the other. Alright, so were you ready to keep going?
Yes. Likes to watch me in the glass room, bathroom. Chateau Marmont. Slipping on my red dress, putting on my makeup. Glass film, perfume. Cognac, lilac. Fume says it feels like heaven to him.
This is a lot that we're gonna have to go through. So first of all, Chateau Marmont, that must be some kind of like champagne, I'm guessing.
Or a hotel?
That does kind of sound like a hotel. Oh yeah, so I bet it's some fancy hotel with a glass
Chateau
crystal.
is house in French.
Chateau Marmont is a hotel and restaurant in West Hollywood.
In West.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, so the real rough part of Los Angeles,
That's where this older guy's from.
West Hollywood.
So
Is it a nice hotel or is it?
It's $4 signs at the restaurant,
Oh,
and that's 4 Los Angeles dollar signs, which is like,
it is like a
which is
million.
like 20.
500,000.
So Holly, you know what you mentioned earlier about it's all these fancy things with trashy people?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I didn't say trashy people.
okay, I said trashy people.
Yeah.
So it seems like you said that she likes biker guys or tough like leather dudes
Mm-hmm.
or punk guys. So
Yeah.
guys who are like hardcore.
Guys who have
But
a
it-
bad rep about them.
Yeah. But it seems like she likes making them do fancy things. I think that's what you mentioned earlier.
Well, or she likes to make herself
she likes to,
seem really girly.
she's girly and
Girly.
fancy.
Yeah.
But like classy
But
girly. Not
no,
like,
not classy. Well, her
But she's in shape.
aesthetic, her clothes and stuff are
yeah,
classy, but her
she's
background.
Chateau Marmont in the
She's
streets.
just like the biker guys.
Chateau Marmont in the streets, white bikini off in the sheets.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Like, you're going to go eat dinner at Chateau Marmont?
Wait, it's a restaurant?
And then she'll
I mean,
smoke a
it's a
cigar
restaurant and
afterward.
hotel. And the Vadouvan spice rack of lamb with beluga lentils and mint yogurt, $43.
Wait.
Oh my
wait.
God,
No, wait.
what?
Say it again. That sounded like a lot of food.
The Vadouvan spiced rack of lamb, so a rack.
Yeah, and lamb. Lamb is
Beluga
expensive.
lentils. That
Okay, that
budget. Mint yogurt.
Well, you cooked lamb. I mean, that's something.
Oh, you can get the pear plate, $18.
What? It better have like 12
I
different
mean,
types.
This is the kind of thing that
It
you,
also has the walnuts.
This is the kind of thing. Oh, walnuts are expensive. This is the kind of thing that you go to.
And I think cheese has blue cheese.
This is the kind of thing that you go to like prove that you have money.
Hey.
I think.
Hey, you can go for a budget bite.
Is that
grab-
a thing? Is that a part of the menu?
No.
Budget bites.
You're gonna be like, all right, the linguine and clams, the loup de mer, and that's too pricey for me. Let me go for the burger, $26.
Better come with fries.
It better come with a room.
And a
it comes
side.
with French
Hey,
fries.
I liked that joke. No one laughed.
But only French fries.
What else would it come with?
Wait, how much was that linguine?
Linguine and clams. It's actually pretty cheap, $27.
Well, that's comparatively. It seems like you just picked one of the more expensive ones, which is lamb. Which I think if you do lamb right, it's going to be expensive. Y'all are discounting the fact that whenever you're in this restaurant and you look around, you're like, okay,
Oh, I
see why they charged.
Tarantino. over
Lana
there.
Del Ray and an old biker here. Oh.
can I have a room too?
They all look
All
at
right,
him like, did
all
you
right,
find her off the street?
Here's the Sunday night special. You know, just a classic Southern favorite: buttermilk fried chicken, cornbread, kale slaw. Oh, that's a little unorthodox. Mashed potatoes and jus.
Whoa,
For how
Which,
much?
I mean,
that's imported.
call it gravy.
Wait, jus or au jus?
I mean, it's jus.
It's just JUS?
Yeah. I mean, like au jus is like
It's like a different thing?
or like beef au jus is like beef
Stock.
with the juice.
Yeah.
Jus is just the juice.
Well, then what about a French dip
it's
that
ju-
you dip in au jus?
Yeah, that's. I mean, French dip au jus is French dip with some beef juice on the side. So this,
Okay, so the au is like with?
yeah,
Okay, how much is it?
$30.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
For one person? And I bet it's not a big meal, am I right? Fancy restaurants. What? You put all this on one plate?
Okay, so
Okay, well, she's got a red dress on. That's pretty vibey. And she's slipping it on, so we can assume it's like silk or something. Oh, I know where this is going. And then putting on her makeup. Okay, so the last two lines of this section confuse me. So we're going to have to figure this out. Glass film, I don't know what that means.
I think that's just like bathroom.
Fog on the mirror and stuff.
Or
Yeah.
was that film the sequel to Unbreakable?
Oh, yeah. The one with Samuel L. Jackson. Perfume, cognac, lilac fumes. Wait, is lilac fumes one word?
No, it's just lilac, and then fumes says it feels like heaven to him.
Okay, I'm going to save that one for next, but glass film, perfume, cognac, lilac. So
she just got out of the shower and it smells like lilac and alcohol and perfume.
Oh.
There you
All right,
go.
well
Okay.
then,
Maybe.
all right,
I don't know.
I wonder if the fumes.
Wait. Before we start on anything else, on that note, her soap. Does she use cognac soap or lilac soap?
She washed her hair with cognac and then
Or is she
No,
like
well,
Kesha
'cause
and
it's
does
supposed
she
to be
brush her
good.
teeth with
yeah.
brush my teeth with a bottle of cognac?
Yeah, she's an upscale Kesha.
Okay. Kesha's one of those trashy people I'm sorry, I'll cut that out. I love you, Kesha.
She's a changed woman now
Yeah,
she's been. No, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. Let's cut out Kesha talk. Okay,
Now
so the
she's a
second
hippie.
the second line, I've got it. Fumes says it feels like heaven to him. What is that thing that pheromones? So she's talking about the pheromones, and she can pick up on those pheromones. She's like an insect. Her little antenna coming over there saying like,
I'm thinking this is a bit of a switch up because she's describing things that smell nice, I guess, but maybe the fumes are like smoke from pick a drug, and they like that drug is making him feel like he's in heaven.
But okay,
Oh, I was thinking
that's a weird way to say it.
fumes from him inhaling. Oh, what's it called?
Like just the smells, or are you thinking of weed?
No, it's a drug.
Nitrous oxide.
No, no.
That you
Doctors used to like sniff
Like
it.
laughing gas.
I think that's nitrous oxide.
No.
Well, which one are you talking about? The nitrous oxide is what
No,
you
it
get
has
in the
a
dentist.
weird. It has a weird name.
Like laughing gas?
Mm-mm. Ether.
Ether, I think, is actually. I think. Wait, Nick, do you know if you can inhale morphine?
No.
Okay. Me and Holly have talked about ether
I guess
before.
you could.
Such a cool name, Ether.
I
I'm gonna
think,
name my
I think ether might be
daughter.
the most plausible one because I think it's the fumes because you pour it onto a rag, then you
Yeah.
inhale the fumes.
So it's like chloroform, or it's chloroform,
Oh yeah.
or yeah, no, I was gonna try and do like a fuming, like he's angry,
Or it's her.
but that doesn't make
toots.
sense. Yeah, that's our kind of comedy.
Cause she's a rough girl.
Well, at the Chateau Marmont, she ordered that southern dish, and the kale got to her. All right, so this is gonna finish off. What is the song again? Born
Off to the races.
Off to the Races. We pulled specific lines from these to be in the vibe check, so this is the last one we're going over.
All right. Light of my life, fire of my loins. Be a good baby, do what I want. Light of my life, fire of my loins. Give me them gold.
No, let her get this one.
I know she said this.
The funny thing is, she's been like super vibey the whole time, and then she turns into a pirate.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Holly, give us a read on these so that no one else knows what we're looking at.
Okay, wait, should I read the light of my life?
Yeah, you can do that one.
Light of my life, fire of my loins. Give me them gold coins, give me them coins.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
This is like a pirate went to a Jamaican witch and is getting her to like cast a spell.
Oh, stay on there. What's the title of the song, Nick?
Off to the races.
Is the spell to make him fast enough to win the Olympics? I don't know. Maybe in a specific winter sport. Is this about cool runnings?
Or is this about the bad?
Wait. What you just said? What did you just say? Did you just say a pirate went to a Jamaican woman?
Yeah.
Why? Where did the Jamaican woman come from?
They can be witchy.
I mean, look.
No, like just the fact that like Jamaica is around like the Barbados.
Yeah, I mean,
that's where a pirate would
I'm
go.
kind of
Mhm.
basing this off of.
Oh, this was a
Pirates of the
geographical joke.
Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
Nick with our movie references guy here.
Yeah, I don't know if the witch was Jamaican specifically. She could have been.
Wait, she had an accent though.
Yeah, she was. It was a Barbados
She
accent.
could have been Antiguan. She could have been Bajan. She could have been Bahamanian.
But yeah, light of my life, fire of my loins. Not that much to it. Just talking about someone you like. Be a good baby, do what I want.
I think that's
Is
what
that
he
hymns?
would say.
Okay, so that's what he would say.
Yeah, so that makes me think, is he asking her for gold coins?
So is this all his line? Like she wrote all that other stuff, and then he wrote the hook. He was like, very repetitive, but give me
Hey,
the.
is this?
Or is she a gold digger? Is she like? Is that part of the aesthetic?
Wait, or is
being
he a gold digger?
I don't know, because I kind of feel like she would say that.
Is
I don't
this-
know. Imagine she's using him for his money. That's why she's not. This isn't a sexual thing. Like, don't be a good baby, do what I want in the sexual way. But think about it. He's bringing her to Chateau Marmont. He's drinking the Black Crystal, but she's swimming in some kind of pool. As far as Nick, does Lana Del Ray have a pool?
No.
That's what I thought. And so she's pushing that she's like, and off to the races is referencing that she's running away with the money.
Or maybe give me them gold coins. Give me them coins. Is this song about Nintendo character Mario?
Oh, is he the
Notable gold coin fanatic?
Wait,
He's the
or
old
Donkey
man.
Kong?
Donkey Kong wants bananas, and
I thought they were coins.
I don't know. I've only played one Donkey Kong, and he just had lots of barrels.
Anyway.
I mean,
This
I guess
is a wild ending
I
to a
guess-
song. Give me them gold coins.
Or
she
I
could have
think
said it
it's-
in so many ways, but she said it in a piratey, old-fashioned, like prospector
Yeah.
way.
I think she's talking about casinos, maybe. I don't know, but they don't use
Las Vegas.
gold
There's a reference.
coins. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be a metaphor.
That's still really weird.
That is a.
But it could be. I mean, she does kind of have like a vintage vibe about her.
Yeah.
But that would be like really vintage.
Yeah, that's right. I'm past like old timey like 60s dresses. I'm on to the point of being
like we all carry around a pouch of coins.
like a medieval knight looking for booty. I personally am happy with
This is my favorite song, so I'm gonna.
favorite song by Lana Del Ray.
Yes, I'm gonna call it
Oh yeah, so let's vote. Okay, before
8.
you before you, we'll let you vote last since it's your favorite. So Nick, what would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like super vibey.
All right, like I said before, I'm going to try to put my personal experiences with Lana Del Rey behind me. I'm going to try to be neutral, so I'm going to say
Yeah, you can get through this. Don't worry.
1 vibe.
Oh, whoa. Okay, well, thank you for being impartial. Is that the word?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see. For me, just for the reasons of it has the swimming pool, it has these rich places, I'm going to give it like a 7 just to give me room to move up. And Holly, what is your vote and what are your reasons?
I'm gonna give it an 8 because she has a lot of like sensory and visual and just a lot of.
I bet she would want an 8, a piece of 8 that.
I forgot where I was going with that.
Well, you voted an 8.
Yeah.
And this is your favorite Lana Del Rey song?
Mm-hmm.
So the next song is about it. Well, the next song is called Cola. So once again, this is Lana Del Rey, and immediately from the name, you're thinking like, I don't know, old timey soda shops. So already this is getting a little bit vibey. Is that the ground shaking? No, that's the vibes from this song. And so let's find out what this song is about. Nick, are you wanting to say something before we start?
No.
Okay.
The third line.
You ready, Holly?
Yeah. Okay.
Give us a strong reading of this first line.
Well, this song is called Cola
Yeah.
by Lana Del Rey. My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Ooh, couldn't get the Coca-Cola sponsorship for this one.
Well, no, I think that's I don't think that's a lack of being able to. Pepsi Cola is more vibey than Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's not going for the main thing, I think. I
It
think
has
that's
good
pretty
design.
vibey.
My eyes are wide like cherry pies. I got a taste for men who are older. It's always been, so it's no surprise.
Okay, so I know we're reading this right after Off to the Races, but these have no relation. They're not even from the same album. And that line said, I got a taste for men who are older. Like,
She has themes.
of pirates?
So
And of older men.
I
But
says
pirates-
I got a taste for older men with gold coins. Yeah, is she Gollum?
Yeah. I'm going to be very critical of this one just because this is literally the opening line of this song. How wide is a cherry pie?
It's a circle.
True. In the sense of eyes, circle is the widest that you could be.
Yeah.
Gosh dang. I thought it was a dumb line, but maybe it does mean something.
No, she knows how to write.
Hey, I need you to take a more impartial view.
I'm
to
sorry,
this,
I
Holly.
like Lana Del Rey. I like
Um,
her writing. It's good.
I got to take. Yeah, me too. For men who are older, it's always been, so it's no surprise. To who?
To my dad. I don't know.
Nick, are you just looking up an image of?
I don't.
Nick's got some fun tabs open right now. All right, I think we're done with that line.
I fall asleep in an American flag. I wear my diamonds on Skid Row. I pledge allegiance to my dad for teaching me everything he knows. What's her obsession with America? It's like Pepsi Cola,
Well, it's vibey.
cherry pies,
Come on.
Think of a vibier country.
red, white, and blue,
Think of a vibe.
swimming pools, bikinis.
Wait, don't reference. Wait, did she say red, white, and blue on this?
No, on the last song.
Did she?
Well, she like
In a-
painted, it's like white bikinis, red nail polish,
Oh shoot!
blue
Why
ripples.
did you mention that?
I did.
You mentioned that it was like
All right.
American.
Yeah.
Gosh, I didn't
And
notice
blue ripples.
That's not
Because
bad.
we have such clean
I mean,
water because we're not a third world
Pepsi
country.
Cola, red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Logo. Cherry pies, those are red.
Older men, those are what?
Yeah.
Those are white.
And like,
Oh, diamonds are white.
Did she say diamond? Oh, yeah. Well, are we looking at both lines? So, well, okay, before we just start looking for red, white, and blues, let's establish...
And then the old father figure. That's...
Is America...
Well, it's like all 60s stuff.
Is America the vibe... Well, okay, I feel like 60s was super vibey. Think about, like, the game Fallout, where, like... Or,
that's what I think of, like, with her songs, yeah.
It's like Fallout, or, like every... Well, think about it.
Well,
On Instagram... I got something, Nick. On Instagram, how do you make your photos look super aesthetic?
Sepia.
Yeah. That's like
I was
vintage.
going to say septic, and I was like,
Septic.
oh no, that's...
Septic tanks. You gotta throw one of the... Nick is overlaying cherry pie.
I thought that was lasagna on her.
Were you seeing how wide her eyes are?
Yeah, I've done some research, and I would like to report that Lana Del Ray's eyes are nowhere near as wide as a cherry pie.
Thank you, Nick.
And if you want a nice recipe for an easy cherry pie, check out Pillsbury.com.
There's our sponsor, Pillsbury.
There's our sponsor, pie. in general. So...
Oh, and then also
her
to
pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, did we skip over that?
No thanks. But if it tastes like a buttery Pillsbury biscuit, sign me up.
Yeah, I guess we did kind of skip over the fact that she said my pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
I commend her for making that the first line of the song.
Okay, it is shocking. Lyrically, I'm okay with it.
That's a very rap starter line.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because doesn't Nicki Minaj says like my pussy tastes like cake or something, like
I personally don't know.
or my butt is like a peach, tastes like a peach.
Well, Doja Cat talks about her butt is juicy, so I guess it's not too weird to relate your body.
No, it's not weird.
Except for that.
But it's such a weird like
that,
Pepsi Cola.
No, yeah, except for that, it probably doesn't.
Because everyone else refers it to like
Wait, Nick?
a fruit or something sweet.
Does it?
Pepsi Cola is like an old sweet.
Hey, but think
syrupy
about
taste.
But think about it though. That would be a pleasant surprise.
It's like a vintage sugar.
Pepsi?
Yeah. But that's her vibe though. She's a vintage sugar.
So I feel like there's so much going on.
You were asking
these...
me a question.
Oh, I was asking you.
I will answer.
I was asking you if her pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
I will report false.
Okay.
I would say it is like Mr. Pibb.
RC. It's more in that general area.
That's a line too far.
Okay. There's so much going on in these lines. It's really hard to take in.
It tasted like obsidian.
And then yeah, she has dad issues.
Because I pledge allegiance to my dad for teaching me everything he knows. Like, that doesn't sound specifically bad to me.
Yeah, so she's obsessed with her dad. So that's why she likes older men. Maybe. So she gotta be with older men so that she can further her knowledge.
I mean, that's probably actually the best reason that you could say you would be with an older guy.
But do they teach you a lot of stuff? I don't know.
Depends.
She's dating the leading anthropologist at UCLA.
True. I think that if you are an older guy dating a super young girl, you're probably
childish.
not the... Well, nothing about child... Well, I feel like you don't have to be childish because I feel like sometimes you're like preying on children, but you may not be the most intelligent.
You could think like a child, and then you could say,
Lana,
I am childish.
you won't believe what I found today in the field. There are some pre-Clovis points in perfect condition. Amazing. This is really going to cause a stir in the anthropology community. Let's celebrate by going to Chateau Marmont. The lamb is on me.
What's Skid Row?
It's an area of Los Angeles with a very high homeless population.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, like Skids. Yeah, that's it.
Well, no,
I think skids is a type of punk, isn't it? Or wait, what is skids?
Well, I think
I've heard people use it for like nicknames for.
Well, like Skid Row, maybe it's Los Angeles, but maybe it's Seattle. Like the term Skid Row came from one of those places. I think it was Seattle, and it was where they would skid logs down to the docks.
What does skid mean? Like they would just slide them?
Yeah,
Why?
like to get logs from
As
the
like
mountains.
work?
Yeah, they would get logs from the mountains to boats.
By just like sliding them down.
Yeah.
And then
then
that
like,
row ended up with a lot of homeless people on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a row filled with just tents on a street and homeless people. That's awful. This is in LA?
Probably.
What? Mm.
So wait, let's go and see what Lana Del Ray thinks about Skid Row. So she said, I wear my diamonds on Skid Row. So she says...
What the fuck?
She says, screw those homeless people. Look at me.
Or I would say the serious thing is this is probably a critique of America, like a critique of some of the inequalities.
But then she goes on to say, I pledge allegiance to my dad for teaching me everything he knows.
Wait, well, what's wrong with that?
Teaching her to flaunt her
this-
wealth in front of poor people?
Well, maybe
Or
that.
is this-
Oh, that may actually be part of it in the way that she's like criticizing her father for being in like part of the big group of people who
Yeah.
Or it's like ironic 1950s, like, or like she's bringing up some sort of like the classic American images, but she's throwing in the concept of Skid Row to reveal America's darker side.
And she also mentioned that she falls asleep in an American flag, which means that...
Like she has the comfort of...
Oh, I was going to mention that like she's probably wrapped up in it like a burrito. And so that's a reference to Mexico.
Okay, continuing on. Drugs suck it up like vanilla ices. Don't treat me rough, treat me really niceies.
Oh,
Decorate my neck. Diamond...
It's like Diamantes Ices.
Diamantes Ices.
Ice is like ICES, not ISIS.
in Mexico, they've got a type of burrito called a Californian burrito or an American burrito. And what makes it American is that they put French fries in it.
That actually doesn't sound bad.
That sounds really good.
What makes it American is that it has racism in it. Now it doesn't sound good, does it?
Sounds icky. Yuck.
So drugs suck it up like vanilla ices. I think she's once again setting up like that general aesthetic of like taking drugs. Like, oh, I'm in such a fancy posh life, but I'm taking drugs to like...
Yeah. So this entire
Darken
song is just saying that like talking about just someone who is wrapped up in money and everything, and it's just like gives no care to poor people. Like, I wear my diamonds on Skid Row. My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola. It's like my shit doesn't stink.
Possibly, yeah.
Or is this a reference to Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
Who has that movie?
Or I thought this was just a sexual song because she opens up with that. I was like, okay, we're gonna get into this. All
Vanilla
right.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Vanilla Ice's movie Cool as Ice, where there's a all-American girl with like a nice boy, and then Vanilla Ice shows up. He's an out-of-towner on his motorcycle. See that?
Wait, does he show up as Vanilla Ice? Like, is it Vanilla Ice as Vanilla Ice?
Maybe. All right, he's rapping. Yeah, I see. Like, all right, so the girl, she rides a horse,
Horse girl.
but Vanilla Ice, he rides a motorcycle. So like, he's kind of a bad boy, and he kind of corrupts her in the way that Lana Del Ray wants to be with a bad boy like Vanilla Ice who treats her nicely.
So it's kind of like being with someone who could treat you bad, but you want them to treat you well. Do you think she really does? Yeah, I think it's all about being with someone who doesn't
Who's
have
tough
a lot.
and who looks tough, but is really nice.
but is like nice to her, but only nice to her.
And saves your brother from being kidnapped from the construction site.
Diamantes Isis?
I mean, that's like diamonds.
No, I don't think that's talking about diamonds.
I mean, diamantes is the Spanish word for diamonds.
Is it really?
Yeah. A little LA flair.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is LA highly
Mexico?
Yeah. Is there a lot of Mexican culture in LA?
Hey, you could say.
Yeah. Latina Angeles?
I'm based on Los Angeles's history as a former part of Mexico. There's a lot of American culture in Los Angeles.
Yeah, okay. Let's continue on. So that was the end of that one. That was the end of Cola.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and do our judgment of Cola. So I'll start off. Or wait, Nick, you start off.
Let me just say, the vibes taste like 1.
Well, I'm glad you're staying strong through this, but I would say that I would say it's very vibey, but due to me not knowing where she stands on this, because I don't know if she is being like very forward or if she's being kind of backhanded, like if she's talking about all this in a sarcastic, sly way. I'll give it a 6 because we've got all the like the vintage, a lot of America, and I think America is kind of a aesthetic. So I'll give it a 6.
I give it a 3.
Oh, lower?
Yeah.
How come?
I agree with you. It's you can't really place her stance on this.
Yeah.
But she does throw in a few, vibey things like the American flag and
Pepsi
saying
Cola.
pussy.
Pepsi Cola is pretty.
Yeah, Pepsi Cola. Oh.
Yeah, that's vibey.
Older men is more vibey.
Than Pepsi Cola?
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola, I would say, is vibey.
And I would say cherry pies is more vibey than Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I disagree with you there.
I mean, yeah, Pepsi Cola has a huge brand and everything, but have cherry pies been around longer than Pepsi Cola?
No.
Yes. I think so.
Well, yeah, but just being old doesn't make it something vibey.
Okay, anyway.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, I mean, like, this song reminded me of this.
Yeah, I give it a 3.
All right. Well, let's continue on to Born to Die.
Born to Die. Come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like a girl's insane. Choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
Now, of course, this isn't the whole song. This is just all we're looking at from it. But Come and Take a Walk on the Wild Side could be a reference to the song The Wild Side. But I would say kissing someone in the pouring rain, pretty vibey. That's got some vibes to it.
And you like
Because
a girl's insane?
Because I think that something about vibes is doing something for like the feeling of it, even though it's not necessary. Like, it would be fine to just walk inside and then kiss them.
Well, vibes to me are like young vibes, like what you feel when you're like teenager. But then looking over at the last song, like the previous one, Cola, I feel like it could mean a variety of things, like anarchy, I guess, like against America.
I don't think anarchy.
So I feel like her
vibey.
vibes are changing a little bit, or it includes a multiple facets of emotions.
Yeah.
All right, but one thing I don't get, it's like, come and take a walk on the wild side, but then it's an established fact that this person likes their girls insane. So it's like, he's been on the wild side.
Yeah. Good point.
And then you and I, we were born to die. Is that a reference to the fact that everyone's going to die inevitably? Or is that more of a, like, we were born to die, like,
So
soon, young?
could be both. I think it's Born to Die Young. But that's a vibe. It's like, yeah, take these drugs, or like, let's do something crazy because we're young and we're not scared of death. We were born to die.
And then I'll have to make an objection to that last line. I have on fairly good standing the knowledge that Lana Del Ray is not a human being, but a mountain spirit and cannot die unless the mountain is destroyed.
Wait, why do you think she's a mountain spirit?
I mean, just
Oh, they said a mounted spirit.
look, hey, just our 5 years of marriage was enough to convince me.
5 years, wow. Thought it was...
Well, that was a week too.
Yeah.
I like that you're finally going by the name now that y'all are split up, though. Or did she get the name from you?
Oh, I got it from her.
Okay. That's very progressive.
She obviously couldn't change her name.
Yeah, then you would have to do a lot of like new record.
Has she mentioned you yet in her songs?
Let me see.
Anything come to mind?
Yeah, Nick was the pussy.
I believe the line "slipping on my red dress." That's not about her putting on a red dress. It was me when I walked into the living room once. She had a very satin like dress on the wood floor, and I slipped and broke my arm.
And it was just a big moment. It was a big moment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was all that we're looking at from Born to Die. Well,
how do we rate it?
Yeah. Well, let's vote real quick. Nick, you can start us off.
Like I've said, I'm trying to be a neutral observer, and also Lana Del Rey is a spirit, sort of non-human, so that's something. She resonates with another world, so I'm gonna have to give her a 1.
All right, I'm gonna give this one. We didn't get a lot from this one, but I think there's enough to give us the idea. I'm actually gonna give this one pretty low. I don't think this is a very vibey song.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3, and the 3 is only because they were kissing in the rain.
I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wanted to change your last song to a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch this into a calculator. Looks like the average was a 1.5. A little higher than I wanted it to be, but that's democracy.
Actually, the average was a 3.7, about a 4. Discounting Nick's votes, though. Lana Del Rey runs in at about a 5.2 on the vibe scale. Honestly,
5.2.
I think that's pretty indicative. Like, I think that's not a bad rating, because I think that Lana Del Rey, she's very aesthetic, she's very vibey, but also I feel like she's got some problems that pull from the vibiness of it. Like, I don't think that the wanting to hang out, like, I know it's kind of interesting looking to some people. Some people like the style of like being with a dirty or meaner guy, but making him do fancy things. But I don't think that's very chill or vibey. Also, we didn't get some of her more vibey songs, so maybe we'll have to come back and look at Lana Del Rey again one day. But what do y'all think? Any final thoughts on the vibe check on Lana Del Rey?
She's amazing. She's great. She's super vibey.
So this score doesn't
reflect her.
Doesn't reflect your view of her.
No.
Okay. I mean,
to me, she's like a 9.35.
I mean, maybe we just pick some non-vibey songs then. But I mean, I like Lana Del Rey.
I feel like 10 would be like Buddha.
Buddha seems pretty vibey. Or Gandhi. I think Gandhi's vibier than
Yeah, Gandhi
Buddha.
is very... Yeah, you're right. Because he was actually a... Wait, never mind.
Do you have any feelings towards Lana Del Rey, Nick?
No.
Hey, do you want? Hey, but
Not
take this.
anymore.
Hey, but take this chance. Is there anything that you really just want to? And any final words that you want to like send her way?
Lana Del Ray.
Do you want to clear the water?
Look, there's nothing left to say to her that I haven't said already.
Yeah.
But if there's any other Los Angeles-based musical artists who are interested in a nice little guy that they can dress up all fancy and take to the Chateau Marmont and order the pear plate for $18, I would be interested.
Okay. Well, that's a good call out. Other than that, that'll be the end of the show. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy it, let us know if you want us to keep doing some vibe checks on different artists, and give us some suggestions as to who you think needs to get a vibe check next. Once again, like always, if you enjoyed the show, definitely go and rate it on whatever you listen to us on, especially like iTunes or Spotify, things like that. Can you rate stuff on Spotify? Or review it, like it, I don't know.
You
just
can give
download
it a thumbs up if it's in a playlist.
Just download it over and over again. Give us a follow. I don't know.
Follow us on Instagram.
Email us money. Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
PayPal at Hear Me Daddy.
Yeah, PayPal at Hear Me Daddy. To follow the Instagram, you have to.
And we also have a GoFundMe.
It's about a $3 surcharge. But yeah, we're on
and
Instagram
we also
and Twitter.
have a
Kickstarter.
No. Starts with a P.
PayPal.
No.
Pussy.
People...
Patreon.
Patreon. Thank you.
We don't have a Patreon, but yes, I just don't want people to look it up at this point.
We will show you our feet.
In the future, if you're interested in us,
and we will show you our daddies.
If you're interested in seeing our daddies, let us know and we'll get a Patreon. But
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. We'll be back again next week. So we'll always be here. Will you?
Mm-hmm.
But like always, thank you for listening. My name is Blake.
My name's Holly.
This is Nick, formerly Nick Del Ray. Checking in, checking out. Dolly.